Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alan. This is my life in Taiwan. Now, first of all, I quickly want to wish you all a very happy new year wherever you may be around the world, and I hope that the year 2020 is an absolutely killer one for you, your friends and your family. Lots of plans for the channel coming up in 2020, and also lots of New Year's resolutions that I'll be taking you through as we progress through January. And talking of New Year's resolutions, let's talk about self-improvement and learning, because one of the best ways to improve yourself and feel better about yourself is to improve your language skills. Now, for me, that would definitely be improving my Chinese speaking ability, but I'm pretty sure that for many of my viewers here in Taiwan, that would involve improving your English ability. But as we all know, the conventional methods of learning English here in Taiwan can be somewhat pricey. Cram schools can cost thousands every month. Your typical online language schools can be pretty expensive, and one-on-one lessons with native-speaking foreign teachers, well, those guys just value themselves way too much. So the purpose of today's video is for me to give you my top 5 tips on how to improve your English here in Taiwan as frugally as possible, either completely for free or at least spending way less than you would using the traditional methods available to us already. And the first one actually comes from a former adult one-on-one student of mine who told me that he used this technique for not only improving his speaking ability, but also the confidence that is associated with speaking out when talking English. And it's a bit of a strange one, but he told me that he used to have random conversations in the street with inanimate objects, animals, or just anything that he could see as he walked down the street. Yeah, it may sound a little bit crazy, but Johnny, my former student from Dongshi, told me that he would talk to cars, lampposts, street signs, climbing frames, trees, literally anything that he could see, he would talk to it in the street. And yes, I know many of you may think that this sounds absolutely ridiculous, but I wouldn't be a credible teacher if I didn't give my students an example of what I'm talking about. So we are going to leave the comforts of the desk, walk down this public street, and I'll give you an example of what the hell I'm talking about. Oh, hello, tall tree. Good morning. Hello, Mr. Scooter. You're looking lonely today. Hey, City Canal. Why are you running so fast? Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Bench. Did you sleep well last night? Okay, I'm sure you get the idea of what I'm talking about, and it's probably suitable for the more extroverted amongst you, as I'm pretty sure that many of you would rather study in the comforts of your own home. So the next of my tips brings us inside to the living room, and that's watching English-speaking TV shows on Netflix. And yes, although it does incur a monthly subscription charge, you can do what I do and just steal a friend's subscription. But watching Netflix with Chinese subtitles really isn't gonna help you. You're probably just gonna focus on the Chinese subtitles and ignore the English that's being spoken in the TV show. What I advise is either no subtitles at all, or if you must, then watching with English subtitles is definitely gonna be a help. Now, not only will Netflix help you with your listening skills and help you pick up some specific English colloquialisms that you maybe don't see in books, but also most Westerners, native speakers here in Taiwan, we love nothing more than discussing what happened in the latest episode of a TV show we've seen on Netflix. Therefore, having the cultural knowledge of what we watch on TV will also help you when it comes to finding topics of things to discuss in English, whether that be with a group of Taiwanese English second language learners, or indeed if you happen to come across a Westerner native speaker and you're looking for something to talk about. Now, I do know that Westerners native speakers can be somewhat difficult to find in public here, so probably the quickest and most efficient way to find a native speaker who can teach you English would be to use one of the online language schools. Now, for me, the best option, particularly when it comes to matching this video, the best option for somebody looking to improve their English for free would be online language school Lingoda, whom once again I have partnered with in order to promote their 3-month super sprint event. An event that I have promoted on this channel several times before, because not only do I believe that it's the best way to improve your English using their certified native English speaking teachers, but if you sign up for their super sprint event using the link and code in the description down below, and you complete a class every day for the duration of the super sprint event, then you will earn yourself a 100% refund of any tuition fees that you've already paid. Or even if you want to give yourself a little less pressure and just attend 15 classes per month for the duration of the event, then you can still earn 50% of your tuition fees back if you sign up for the sprint option. Either way, a pretty good deal, and from my point of view, if this was available in Chinese, then I would definitely be going for it and using that money back guarantee as the impetus I need to attend as many classes as possible and really make sure that I'm studying as hard as I can. If you are a dedicated, hardworking student, as I know many of my viewers are here in Taiwan, then you literally cannot lose on this one. Just don't forget to enroll before January 27th to ensure you are registered on the 3-month course that begins on January 29th. And that'll give Lingoda enough time to match you to a class at a level appropriate for you. I'm really excited to see how many of you can sign up for this offer and improve your abilities for free. And then, of course, once you have this newfound linguistic ability, you're gonna wanna use it. So that brings me here to the department store and to my next tip, which is actually going to require you to maybe bend the truth a little bit or tell some white lies, porcupines, as we say in England, but nobody's going to get hurt or upset if you simply tell everybody everywhere you go, just pretend that you don't speak Chinese. This one will require some exceptional confidence levels and balls of steel, but as Taiwan is planning on becoming a bilingual English and Chinese language country in the next couple of years, then you should find that a lot of places you go will have people who can help you using English. After all, that's exactly what I did when I came to the country 12 years ago. Whether it's asking for directions in the street, speaking to customer service at department stores like the one behind me, or buying cinema tickets, ordering food in a restaurant, whatever the situation you find yourself in, you may be surprised by how far you can get through a day in Taiwan without speaking Chinese. In fact, I know that that's what some of my students in school do at their families. They will have a specific hour of the day where they only speak English, or maybe a full day, Saturday or Sunday, can be your English only day. Another good example of how you can improve and practice your English on a daily basis. But there is a big but to many of the tips that I've given you today, whether that's speaking to yourself, Netflix, or using English in public. The fact is that all of these methods, other than Lingoda's method, of course, they only have a one-way direction of English. You're only speaking out. You're not really getting any feedback or any correction from a teacher. If you speak poorly or make a mistake when talking English to your friends or to a customer service agent here at Xinguang, then it's unlikely that those people are going to correct you and help you eliminate mistakes. That's actually just practicing what you already know. So my final tip for you is actually to go to the places where you'll find native English speakers. And let's be honest, in Taiwan, that generally means finding a bar, a restaurant, or a diner such as Uptowner that you can see over my shoulder. If you do go to one of these places and find that native speakers are there having conversations in English, definitely don't take your textbooks and steer the conversation specifically toward English, but definitely raise a topic, maybe a Netflix show that you've already watched. Raise a topic that you can discuss with them. Be polite, respectful, introduce yourself, and just have as natural a chat as possible without worrying too much about your pronunciation or your grammar. Just be natural, and the more you speak, the more you'll improve. Go give it a go. Introduce yourself, as I said, be polite, and I'm sure the people there will be able to help you and let you practice your English and give you that all-important feedback. So there you have my top 5 tips on how to learn and improve your English for free here in Taiwan. And I certainly hope that at least one of the tips that I gave you matches your personality and gives you the chance to do something positive for yourself in January and improve yourself throughout 2020. Just a reminder that for the Lingoda Sprint and Super Sprint events, you must use the link and code in the description down below in order to qualify. And if you do, then please get in touch with me and let me know how it goes. I really want to hear some great success stories over 2020. And one more extra bonus tip for improving your English. If you want to practice your English writing, then by all means go over to my Instagram page, follow me and send me a message. I guarantee I'll reply, and please don't worry about making any mistakes or writing with a poor English. I am just happy to communicate with you guys, and as you help me by watching my videos, maybe I can help you improve your English. Therefore, go check out my Instagram, link in the description. Go follow me, come say hello. Thanks again to all of you for being here, watching this video and all of my other videos. Thanks again to Lingoda for partnering up with me on this video. And somebody I seldom say thanks to my son William for being so darn cute and sending me so many beautiful photos every day. I miss you incredibly, big boy. Thanks again, guys. And as for now, and as always, I'll see you next time in My Life in Taiwan. Peace.